We're here leaving the Hampton Inn. We got a Bojangles right there. We might do that. But I just want to take a second, and some of the things we don't often talk about is the preparation for the trips and the gear selection. And if you'll notice, Shaphan is sporting a fine dry bag slash backpack model.
2020 model. I believe that's a hefty.
That's a hefty. How you feeling this morning, Pete?
Tired.
You ready to still be in bed?
Tired.
Right on. So you can see the new boats here. One of these will be for Ryan and the other one will probably sell. We'll have to look them over when we get home, see which one she likes better. But they're pretty cool little boats. She'll love the color. It's bow time. Yeah?
Yeah.
He hasn't had a monster yet. Good times, baby. So we got a beautiful morning. We got our Bojangles and we're heading to the Tellico River. Be about an hour, we'll be there. Sky is bluebird perfect, and the water levels look exactly what we're wanting. Like you couldn't plan it any better, so sometimes it works out that way. So we're looking for a great day, and what do you say?
Ready.
It's gonna be a good day. The Tellico River. This was the first real whitewater creek I ever ran. It was the first waterfall I ever ran. And it was the first river that I totally fell in love with. And I've run a lot of rivers, but this one has always remained my favorite. And when Pete and I set the goal for him to run his first waterfall by the end of summer, we both knew it would have to be Baby Falls. So let me show you my favorite river and the fun we had when my dream came true. There's the Little Ripper. That's what I'm talking about. Kevin, how you feeling, brother?
Going through it.
He's going through it. He got his eyes on it. He said, It really high flows, becomes a really nasty hole, but it's just below the minimum suggested run level, so great for us to get down it with no push for the guys new to it. All the fun without the push, so let's get going. We are here at Jared's Knee doing a little scouting. Right there is a pin potential with the undercut rock. You see outflow. You don't want to go in there, that's bad. You don't want to go in the crevice between the dry rock and the current. Right under there, it'll try to suck you under that rock. We may have some folks walk this one. We'll see. On to the top, let's get our Tellico on, baby. So we're gonna go kind of center right on the first big ledge. When you get up, do your boost stroke. Just fly. Y'all ready? Lots of eddies everywhere, so if you feel out of control, just eddy out. After Middle Ledge, the river splits into two channels around an island. The water's low and the channels are narrow, and there's often trees blocking one side or both. We made it around the first tree, but we had to portage the second.
What are we doing, Dad?
Going around the tree, buddy.
Are we walking? Got it. Whoa, don't let go. Don't let. You good? Nice and slow all the way, baby. All right, get in.
After the portage, there was 2 major rapids before Baby falls. Sometimes it's easy to lose focus of what you're doing if you look too far into the future. But Pete made it look easy. And coming up on the lip of a waterfall is one of my favorite things in all the world. I love seeing the elevation change. Now to catch my familiar eddy and make this kayak fly. And just like that, as his father and as his kayaking coach, there was nothing more I could do for him. This moment was totally on him. He had to keep his cool and hit his line. All I could do was watch the young man cheering him on. And really, this weekend, and that waterfall, and his moment, have nothing to do with kayaking. I'm simply letting go of my little boy as he steps up and becomes a man. And as if the waterfall wasn't good enough, he kept us cool in a potentially dangerous situation, and even managed his first combat role in the middle of diaper wiper. and the fishermen that had come to Shaphan's aid and helped him get upright from the pen situation had also now pushed him back into the current with no paddle. So we need to finish out Diaper Wiper without a paddle, get him to shore, and find it. Kevin, already underway for the rescue, was able to grab Shaphan's boat and reestablish control.
All right, so things got a little crazy. Shaphan got a little wedged up at the bottom of Diaper Wiper.
Yeah.
It was wiping his diaper.
I got wiped up as well.
I saw Pete was stuck under your stern and eventually flushed under, forced him into a flip. And I caught Pete's first ever combat roll. It gets a little sporty when you get up in the waterfalls sometimes. And if you're not game for a little sporty, well, this might not be the activity for you. But Pete, are you enjoying it? Yeah. Is it the most fun you've ever had? Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Combat roll. Kevin had the safety on the rescue there, or he was working towards it anyway.
Yeah, he was good at.
So class 4, even though the water's low, class 4 is a little different. And I'm trying to spear people. I'm wedging on rocks kind of on purpose above.
Yeah, you blocked that spot for us.
You just don't want to add to the train wreck, but train wrecks make good stories.
Yes.
Beast mode. We got his paddle back. Was it wedged underwater a little bit?
Yeah, it was actually, I walked through and looked for him. I came back and floated beside the boat.
Good times. Woo! Woo! I hope y'all are enjoying this footage because we are enjoying making it, right? Yep. Look, the guys are smiling again. They're not dead yet. Well, Pete saved him. Pete is good at spearing you out of a pin, apparently.
Yeah. Did he hit you in the arm? No. Yeah, he hit the back end of my boat.
Were you upside down in the water?
I was sideways, like my head was right.
Were you breathing?
Yeah, I was breathing.
Yeah.
Because my hand was on a rock and my other hand was reaching out for that guy. That guy literally like saved me.
That's good stuff. Look at him.
There's still like 6 miles.
The adrenaline's wearing off. He knows he's only 1.5 miles into this.
Yeah.
He got 6.5 more miles. It gets easier. Make it through Jared's knee, and then it just becomes fun. Let's roll on down the river. Hey, Pete, love you. Baby falls, diaper wiper. That's probably 30 feet of drop right there, guys. We're creaking now, boys. Keep going, nice. Way to use your forward speed. Nice. Don't wedge up. Don't wedge up. There you go. Whew. All right, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. I love watching him paddle, boys. Granola bar break. This is also the takeout for Jared's knee, which is just below the next 150 yards. Some pretty serious whitewater. And there's some pin potential pretty good in Jared's knee. The three guys are gonna walk. I'm gonna get their boats down there, then Kevin's gonna set safety for me. I'm gonna run it. But this little rascal right here, going beast mode on some creaking. You like it? Is it the heat? As soon as we get past Jared's knee, it's gonna just turn fun. Flushy rapids all the way to the bottom. You ready? And then I'm thinking we're gonna be smashing some sort of hot dog, hamburger, something. Some sweet tea. I'm already hungry. Woo! It's perfect. The official put-in's right down the road another 100 yards. Low and slow, Pete. Take your time. Get on that rock with the puddle on it right there.
Rock with the puddle?
Yep. And I'm gonna head on up and get in. See you in a bit. Missed it. That was the ugliest section of whitewater I've paddled in many years. There's not enough water in it to take your lines the way you want to. It's not enough push to really make you pay. So I was just kind of bobbing my way through there. Half of it was backwards. I missed a boof or two. You can get in trouble quick in a rapid like that. So even at low water, it's okay to walk. Y'all ready, boys? Let's do it. That was Jared's knee, beater style. All okay, buddy. Like a train wreck.
And it was about this time of the run that Pete really came into his own. I found him out front leading the charge, picking his line, and paddling with confidence. It was a sheer joy to watch Pete tackle the rapids and just enjoy the river from top to bottom. He had accomplished his goal of his first waterfall, and now he was just in the moment, learning what the Tellico was all about. Right up ahead would be a test at Bounce Off Boulder. There's a lot going on here in this rapid, and I wanted to see how he handled it. He just gets it.
Go right, yeah. Shaphan's not going. Potential here. Yeah. Yes, I'm coming. My feet on you. Probably go right, but I'm not sure.
A few weeks ago, after a swim, Kevin was a little bit frustrated. I suggested perhaps he'd get a first combat roll on a very special river somewhere. And there's hardly a more special river than the Tellico. P5's and now Kevin's first combat role seemed to be just what we needed to get the crew firing on all cylinders. Shaphan was practicing roles and determined not to swim again. And we kind of entered that phase of kayaking that it's hard to describe, but it's the reason I keep going. It's almost like music that you make with the boat and the water. When your skills match the river, and the river is alive, you don't even have to think, you're just in the moment reacting to the water, taking in the scenery, and enjoying yourself.
That was awesome, guys. Come on, get up. Yeah, 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 yeah! Woo! Wait it, beast!
Whoa! Oh, this is this way.
Songs are just like prayer, like gospel hymns that you call in the air.
Nice!
Come down, sweet reverence, until my simple house and rain.
And I wished we could have paddled on forever, but we were nearing the end of our time on the Tellico River. And one day, I'm gonna catch it with enough water to take this thing all the way to Tellico Plains. Hopefully little man will join me on that as well. And as we rounded the last few bends on the way to the truck, I was thinking of how perfect a day it had been.
Ring like silver, ring like gold. Ring out those ghosts on your hat. Ring like clear day wedding bells. Over the belly of the beast and the song that fell.
You're right.
You never tell.
And a perfect day doesn't mean you hit all your lines. You boofed flat, and you styled all your drops. Maybe you got banged up. Maybe you swam. Doesn't matter. On a perfect day, you rise to the challenge and you give it your best, and you come out on the other side still smiling. And we were finishing stronger than we started, and we were having fun.
Come to me, clear and cold. Some say what's the world spinning ways, that machine.
Looks like a little bit on the right would be better. Can't tell.
I'm going crazy, couldn't you tell?
Go, just go. Take her out.
I threw stones at the stars, but the whole sky fell. Now I'm covered up in strawberry up on a table. Well, I drank and sang and passed in the stable.
And this is where we met Craig and Leisha Martin, some great American folks. They had come to photograph the river and ended up leapfrogging us down the river to catch our action. They were kind enough to give us access to some amazing photos. Thanks, guys. And for me, no trip to the Tellico is complete without a visit to my old friend, Bald River Falls.
And you send me back to where I roamed. Well, I cursed and I cried, but now I know. Oh, now I know. And I ran back to that hollow again.
We're here at Bald River Falls.
The moon was just a sliver back then.
Found it. I gotta go that way to get down.
And I ached for my heart like some tin man. When it came, oh, it beat and it boiled and it rang. Oh, it's ringing. like gold. Turn these diamonds straight back into coal. Turn these diamonds straight back into coal.
Example.
Your tensions are high, guys.
You want them gloves, right?
They're fighting. I think they may get married next week.
Baby hands. Can
Be careful, Tasha. They fight like that, that means they love each other. 2 nights in the same bed. They bonded. Now they fight like they've been married. Pete, how you doing, bud? Good. Awesome. So we're a little bit tired. You could probably tell our eyes. We got to hit the road here in just a minute. We're in Flat Rock, North Carolina, and we're gonna meet James and Dina and some of the crew. All right, folks, we're about to run the Upper Green River. Little man, how you feeling? Right on. And I've got world famous Dina.
Hi.
How you doing? Good to paddle with her again.
You
And
too.
Dennis. Then we got Ross and James over here, and of course Kevin and Shaphan. So Dina's gonna get us down this river in one piece, I hope.
That's right, that's right.
She's the guide today. So we're looking forward to it. How you feeling, Kev?
Another day now.
Looking forward to that hike out?
No.
Dina's favorite part.
I love it. I don't mind it a bit.
You ready? Now you can maneuver a little better. Good stuff. Well, look at this crew. It's a bunch of all-stars. Hey, bud. It's pretty in here. This is a pretty river. Go, pull. Pull what? You got it? Push. Push back, yeah. Yep. Yes, sir!
Left. Like, I was lean left and then work my way to the right.
All right, we're here at Bayless Booth, and P5 has opted to walk it, and there's no shame in that, just like Nantahala Falls, right? When you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. So he's gonna seal launch this one, and we'll pick it up at Pinball. Right, and then turn left, just like that. Just go straight for that shadowy rock and then turn left at it. Stay right there.
Yeah, baby, woo! Got that out of the way. I got to. You feel me hit your boat?
Yeah.
I pushed you into this chute. Just a hold it. I pushed you into the chute. Right where my foot is, step on my foot. Climb up on that rock. Paddle, paddle!
Close your eyes,
Going together.
get out your skin. Oh, it is my
Nice.
life. If I could, I would be right here with you.
Yeah!
This world of ticking clocks, I hope I'm getting through. So close your eyes. Do you feel the same? Only thing that matters without change.
Yep, one more. You got it.
I will let you
Lean left, lean left. There you go.
into my
Nice.
mind.
Get some, Pete.
Cover the falling tears that have
Too
been
wide.
on the sleep. The lights are out and heaven's open. We can be everything we want. Oh,
All right, Dina.
stop the clocks, the bees are humming in between
What you doing,
the
Kevin?
contrasts of our song.
From Burleson, 6 hours. Which is the sucky part.
For P5 and I, Kevin and Shaphan, this was our first run on the Upper Green, and it's a beautiful river. We had one more obstacle before the takeout and before the end of our weekend. A big rapid named Pinball. Probably the most powerful rapid Pete would run all weekend. It was time for P5 to turn any fear into focus. Listen to the instruction from those who've been here before and make it happen.
All right, come on, bud. Pedro! Yeah, boy! Woo! You good, Shape? That was some serious, I mean, I think you killed the goat on that one.
We're eating that for dinner tonight.
Oh, but I do appreciate you making sure that the bedrock was safe for Pete and I.
It was, yeah.
Kind of pulling down there, kind of scraping any moss off.
Whatever was left, I took it out for you.
How are you? Just elbows a little bit? Looking good.
Right now.
I was like, that's chunky right there. That's.
Shaphan had gotten flipped at the top and ran almost that whole rapid upside down before swimming in the pool at the bottom.
And then I saw the black boat. I was like, oh, he's doing the alternate route. Pinball in the background and P5. What'd you think of that?
Blind when I went up the second drop.
Not as blind? Or you were blind? White out? That little white out. Pound it. You aced that one, man. Good stuff. Shaphan. Woo! It's that gnarly swim, but he looks like he enjoyed that one. If you're gonna swim, let's earn it, right? I didn't see yours, but I saw the boat. And then we saw you walking. I was like, hey, looks all right. Good stuff. Upper green. There's some fun to be had here. Let's keep moving.
What a weekend. And as P5 and I peeled out from underneath this cave, I had a thought in my head. It's not always the best lines that make the best memories.
Oh! No, that's a cheap shot! That's such a cheap shot, Rock!
I had lined up a perfect boof into a shallow eddy and about tripped over myself. And there's no doubt that nothing beats the feeling of making a great move and nailing the perfect line on a big rapid. But undoubtedly the stories we would tell on the way home would be mostly about the times we were stuck under a rock or crashing into each other or spearing our buddies with our boat or pulling our skirts. There's a saying that the best kayaker on the river is the one that's having the most fun. And I think we accomplished that this weekend. Special thanks to the Foothills Paddling Club and all the guys that helped us make this a reality.
All right, Ross, strong run out there, man. Appreciate the lines. Dina, awesome as always.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Dennis is cheating. He's the only smart one here that's got the rig. Enjoyed paddling with you. Good to meet you. And the man of the hour, world famous, James Burleson. Awesome again, man. Appreciate you showing us down the river.
Love having you.
Good time. Yeah.
Crew.
So you said it's like a couple hundred yards up the hill?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, it's not all uphill, is it?
Oh yeah.
Don't know if I'm gonna run this one again.
And finally, on a hill that seemed like it would never end, we're going to set the kayaks down for one last time. And this weekend represented 4 months of preparation from a young man who wanted to become a whitewater paddler. He carried himself with poise and confidence. He had stepped up to the plate, and he's running with the big boys now.
So if you didn't already know, I'm proud of this little man.
And that's how you get here, a young man racked out in the back of my truck, after giving it everything he had for 3 days in the biggest water he's ever seen. And it seems like just yesterday, he was sitting in old Betsy with my helmet on. And I guess this weekend is also about 12 years that have flown by. And the dream I had back then just came true.
Hey guys, I'm Pete5. Thanks for tagging along on my journey to become a whitewater paddler.